Hello everyone, so today we will proceed with our tutorials on sub D, let's say, topic. However, it won't be modeling, it will be troubleshooting. Okay, so probably if you saw previous tutorials, you saw that I'm working in the sub D, and a lot of times I'm mirroring half of the object, yeah, and half of the object will be deleted, and other side I have just duplicate and flip it over the X or corresponding axis, let's say, yeah, in this scenario it will be X. So if you will type a minus value, this shape will be flipped, yeah, great. So definitely you can use the Maya mirror tools in order to achieve the same result. However, I'm using in most cases manually. I'm just deleting the half. As well, you can use the symmetry in order to model simultaneous on both sides, but from my experience I saw that sometimes it just shifting the vertex points, and sometimes it can lead to the bad side. So in any case, I will, even if I will model in the symmetry, I will delete the half just to be sure. I will mirror over the X or over the corresponding axis, and then I will go to the vertex points and just merge it. Okay, so let's duplicate the shape, minus in the scale to mirror it over, let's say, and yeah, we will go and combine this asset. Yeah, I will select these vertices and want to merge them, but to be honest, I'm not sure how many of them should be. Yeah, and for example, if I try it or get some kind of errors, it can be looking like that. Yeah, and the first indication, definitely you can select this point and try to drag it. You see that these vertex points are not connected. Yeah, and the first troubleshooting step is always press free number on the keyboard in order to get smooth preview. Yeah, and right away you can indicate that you have some kind of issue in the middle. Okay, so what if you was thinking that you selected everything, let's say, yeah, and probably some kind of dots wasn't selected. You will go merge these vertices. Yeah, it's looking great. However, you can see that in here there's some kind of issues, and you will go again, you will be troubleshooting. Yeah, vertices are not connected. So my advice is to use display count. So let's go to display, heads up display, and under the poly count just tick this. I don't know how this thing calls, but just do the tick under the poly count. Yeah, great. So right now under the verts we can see, if we will select, how many vertices do we have. Yeah, and if we will select, for example, in this scenario we have 24. Okay, so let's try to undo a few times. Okay, just to have that half of a model, let's say. Yeah, or I will probably just do like that, and I will delete it. It will be probably faster. Yeah, okay, so let's select this loop, and as you can see, it's counting 16 edges on the mesh. If I will press free, you see how many times it's subdivided. So when you're looking in this table, of the content, don't forget to go to the not smooth preview. Just press 1 and then evaluate the let's say vertex point count or something like that. Okay, so from vertex points, you can see vert 16. Great. So if we will do the math. Yeah, so it should be, if we will multiply by 2, it will be 32. Yeah. Okay, so let's select both of them. Yeah, and just combine it. Great. So let's go to a vertex points. Wait a second, why it's, oh, you see I've selected a bit more. Okay, so 32. Okay, so check this out. If I will merge vertices, you can see that they are merged correctly, because again we have 16. If I will smooth it, you see everything is looking great. Okay, so let's do the same thing with our second example, and let's press free. Definitely again in the same area we have a problem. Yeah. Okay, so what we will do, we will try to combine it. We have one singular object, pretty cool. We already know how to solve it. We select everything, just merge it, and something went wrong. Okay, let's clear the history, clear everything. Freeze transformation did not help. So how to troubleshoot this thing? First of all, what I will suggest you in such scenario is to, let's say, check the lights. The two main things which I'm always suggesting is check these guys from vertex perspective, etc. And as well, don't forget that you have smooth preview. The smooth preview always showing the error. At least for me, I'm always seeing the error if I will smooth it. In this case, as you can see, always it will be visible. Yeah, so how to understand what has happened? Vertex points, you see how everything is breaking and you cannot understand what is happening. Yeah, so just try to check the lights, and two side lights are enabled. If you just remove it, you will understand that something wrong with this object. Yeah, and in general, if you want to troubleshoot with a two-sided, let's say, lights, we can select the object. Let's press Ctrl A and go under mesh component. In the mesh component, we can check all the settings. They will help totally in the troubleshooting. Okay, so we can try to find out how we can troubleshoot in here and how this mesh component display will help us. So we want to find the display normals. Just tick this area, and as you can see, the normals, the face normals, are pointing to the outwards, yeah, facing to us. So these faces are working fine. However, these guys doesn't work properly. So let's do the cut. I will extract this area, okay, just to show you. Center the pivot, and if I will press on this guy, yeah, to display the normals, you can see that they going inside, and for this guy it's going outside. Lights definitely will be faster to indicate the lights. However, sometimes you need to work in both sides. I mean, not only from outer side, probably you need to tweak from inside. So this is the reason why you need sometimes work with two-sided lighting, but it's rare occasion. So my advice, just turn it off. In this tutorial, it will be turn it on in order to help us to, let's say, troubleshoot or mislead our troubleshoot and show the other tools how to do that. Okay, so yeah, we will select the mesh. We can go to the mesh display and reverse the normals. Awesome. So what I will do next, I'll select them both, combine it, merge vertices, and voila, as you can see, it's looking great. Okay, so let's disable normals. Okay, and don't forget that you can play with the normals, for example, if they are too big in scale. Yeah, you see, they are very huge. You can just shrink it down. Yeah, great. Okay, let's talk about different scenarios. As you can see right now, we have these two guys. It's looking great. And from this perspective view, it's looking exactly the same. But in order to troubleshoot, as you will see, we have in here line. Yeah. So in order to troubleshoot, we can use display center. If you will press on both of them, display center, you will be able to see that something is wrong on that one. On the face, yeah, in the middle of face, you have this dot. However, in this scenario, we have it on the line, yeah, on the edge. So if you will smooth it, you can see that these edges, probably when you doing extrusion, let's show this example. Trying to extrude, and your thoughts was somewhere, you just click it and forgot about it. And when you're doing smooth preview and you cannot understand what the hell is happening, why? So simple as that. Just display center on the faces. It will indicate that you have inside the faces. Yeah. Yeah, so let's merge it, and you can see issues solved. Okay, so again, we can see that something is wrong down here. Definitely two-sided lights will help. We can see that normal on this mesh, and maybe, for example, we was doing boolean or something like that, and yeah, can be issues. Yeah, when you're smoothing, definitely the issue appears. While we're not smoothing, everything is looking fine. Okay, so different method is just to play with a back face culling, and you can, for example, enable full wire to show the edges. Hard will be removing that one, and as you can see, again, you can see that something is wrong with them. Yeah. Whoops. Okay, so okay, what we can do next, the great thing is to display borders. As you can see, when I'm selecting, the even more greenish and fatter color is showing where's the line, and let's say it will be a bit bigger. Yeah, so we can increase the size in order to see even better where the mesh have an edge. And as you can see in here, we definitely clearly see that we have in here some kind of edge, and why we have it. When we smooth it, we have an error. Yeah, so definitely if we will check the lights, it will be indication. We will have issues. We will see the normals, yeah, that these two guys are inverted. So this is a plenty ways to troubleshoot it. Okay, so let's go again and reverse it, and as you can see, everything is working fine. Wonderful. Okay, as well, you saw that we have a in here additional faces. And that was an invisible face, so you can delete it and just fill the hole. Okay, so basic simple information how to troubleshoot. Yeah, okay, I hope that this tutorial and such type tutorials will be useful for you as well. And don't forget that Maya have a under optimized under the mesh cleanup tools. In here you will see a lot of things from the mesh component display, and we will definitely talk a little bit later about them. However, it's a good thing to do cleanup and troubleshoot as well in the modeling. Okay, so stay tuned and goodbye.